Hey everybody and welcome to this week's episode of Baseless Speculation, Pop Culture and Research so you don't have to. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Joel.
Now boys, what do we think is going to happen in Scrubs Season 10?
They went and did it, dude. They went and did it. They said, hey, what else is coming back? That Frasier revival did really well, I think. I've not watched it.
We saw all Friends. They did like a bit of a reunion thing.
Yeah.
And,
you know what? It needs to come back? Scrub.
Well, it feels like that
Scrub.
Hollywood has decided, Big TV has decided that Baseless Speculation's been running their mouths for too much. And they've decided to bring back something to really shut us the fuck up by wrecking our day.
Yes,
and they
dude.
say, guess what? Scrubs is back. And not only is it back, so we got like a production. So there was the announcement it's coming back.
Yeah.
Then we got a now in production video. We got a cast photos. We got updates on table reads. And they've even given us the fact that on February 25th, 2026, back-to-back episodes of Scrubs are dropping.
Okay.
So thanks a lot, ABC.
So I guess in a relationship, our relationship with the TV show Scrubs.
Sure.
So I watched it when it came out. I had a good time with it. I quite liked it. When it started, I remember watching the pilot or the first episode as it aired on I guess free to air television in Australia. And I think I bought the DVDs when they came out.
Nice.
And I'm fairly certain because I was that kind of nerd. Listen
You got
to
an
the
action
things
figure?
with the commentary and God, to have a JD,
but like one of those
Dr.
action
Cox
figures
action figure
that's like clearly not designed. It's more like a statuette. You know, with intricate pieces and a realistic face.
I'm sad that, and this is probably an episode for another day, but Funko's going under, so they're not going to get a Scrubs.
Maybe that might be the last hurrah.
That's true.
It's
maybe that'll revive them,
maybe.
dude.
Maybe that'll win me over.
So yeah, I quite liked it, and I thought it ended in the season 8 end. I thought was really nice. It kind of just wrapped everything up. There was moments when it was very stupid and very silly, and you're kind of like, okay, why are they going to do that? They really should have, personally, it was the whole thing with like, Elliot and JD, and it was like, will they, won't they? And then they were like, oh no, we're not. And then it's like, no, let's bring it back to will they? And you're like, look, it's people evolve, people change. I thought it would be nice if they just.
I really love it's like sitcoms because back in the day, every sitcom had, and probably to this day, every sitcom has the will they, won't they? But they've never figured out what the satisfying answer to that is.
Yeah,
which is it's like the end of Friends, right? Where they go, hey, in the end, Rachel and Ross. They get together. And you go, that means nothing to me because I've seen them get together before. And they break up. Who's to say they're not going to break up after the Friends end? They probably will. Ross is a sack of shit.
He sucks so much.
Rachel, you could do so much better.
You did do so much better often in that show.
Yeah, anytime you spoke to anyone.
else.
How good is the...
Being alone?
Look,
spinsterism? Come on, Rachel.
I don't want to come out as pro-bestiality, but fucking a dog would be a better choice than Ross.
Wow.
I disagree.
I'll remain neutral on this.
Ross is a human man.
I don't know if I'm quite one over. How good is that thing that Paul Rudd did? There's probably an old story, but during the ending of like the series finale of Friends, where all of the Friends cast, like the main cast, were all getting together and they were all like, sort of commiserating. Yeah. And he came up and he's like, well, it's been one hell of a ride, guys. They did not find it funny. But I think that's awesome. Just to ride their grief.
Yeah, man.
Wow, guys. Yeah. We're going to miss it.
Yeah, wait a minute. You guys are getting $1 million an episode.
Yeah. That makes me think of, is it Noah Schnapp I think that's how you say his name, the Stranger Things kid?
Yeah.
That like he keeps on posting about how sad he is that it's ending, but no one else is posting about how sad it is that it's ending.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's because he knows he's not going to get any work after this
also the same
again.
thing is like, look, this
very
is
funny to me.
This is classic baseless speculation bordering on slander.
Yes.
But there's also been a lot of stuff come out from behind the scenes of Stranger Things like in the
This
lead up to this
season, yeah.
season, being like, oh, they all hate each other, and multiple of them are big pieces of shit.
Yeah.
David Harbour.
Oh yeah, David Harbour, and isn't Noah
no.
Schnapp also?
Yeah, he's a
Zionist, maybe.
He's-
Very funny to me.
Apparently,
No.
yeah, David Harbour and Millie Bobby Brown.
Apparently there was like some like on-set stuff, but then at the premiere they were fine. And
Yeah,
but that could be for whatever. Who knows?
Millie Bobby
Yeah.
Brown is also really funny. Where they're like, "What's your favorite movie?" And she's like, "I hate movies."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But Stranger Things
Is it-
is TV.
Yeah.
Stranger Things, like the last season come out. I don't know. Is it out yet? Who knows?
No, I don't
Um,
think so.
It comes out over Christmas.
Okay. Isn't there like cast photos now, and they've got like a new guy?
Yeah. For some reason, my algorithm on Instagram gives me all his content. He's at like
wonderful.
red carpet things. I'm like, who is this
Who's this
man?
guy? He's just like, yeah, it's in the last season, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, he's like the final season, and you're
Yeah,
like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and it's Beat Bop, and you're like, oh yeah, Beat Bop. I remember Beat Bop.
Great classic
Cool.
Stranger Things
They
character.
really, and I know this is the coldest take of all time, but they
Yes.
really did fuck up
Oh, massively.
the release of Stranger Things.
I saw somebody talk about how 80s nostalgia like rose and fell in the time that Stranger Things has existed.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy and just shows you how cold it you know, the iron is.
They've managed to release 5 seasons in 10 years.
Yeah. It's insane.
But-
it's because every episode's an hour now.
I
Or an
know.
hour plus.
Like I think we caught up with it over COVID.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I'm sure I'd still have I haven't seen the last 2
fine.
seasons. I'm
Pretty
sure
good,
they'd
it's
be
fine.
fine. Yeah, whatever.
It's like, yeah, but I can imagine that, it would kill the momentum if you watched it like every
Well, that's
every
why
week
I
whenever it
stopped.
came out.
Or maybe I haven't seen. But anyway, I saw season 3. I was like, oh yeah, whatever, bit of
Yeah.
fun. And then it was like 4 years. It felt like, and they were like, season 4's out, and I'm like, you've lost me.
Yeah, I
I'm not-
barely pay attention to an episode I watched last
Yeah,
week.
exactly.
Now you're asking me to pay. First off, where is Beep Bop again?
Yeah, I miss
miss him.
Bebop and podcast from the Ghostbusters movies.
Well, the Ghostbusters movies only exist because Stranger Things are successful.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
those
yeah.
Ghostbusters movies fell off a fucking cliff
Yeah,
when
dude.
it comes to box office.
Podcast notwithstanding,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
So my relationship with Scrubs was like, I enjoyed it when it was out. I thought the end of it was like really sweet. And then they were like, oh, here's the next season, which was meant to be like a med school.
Yeah, so
Like a
season
pilot
9
for a new show.
Season 9 was, and I know a lot about Scrubs despite my feelings towards it, which people will either know or they're about to hear about.
Yeah.
Huh? So season 9, in the defense of Bill Lawrence, the creator of Scrubs, he originally pitched as a spin-off because ABC were like, even though Scrubs had come to a natural conclusion, the finale is an ending. They wanted more Scrubs because, like a bunch of shows, I'm pretty sure the ratings kind of ticked up towards the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they wrote Scrubs Med School, which is a spin-off of the interns in the fucking. But then they were like, no, a spin-off's too messy. It's hard to get people to jump on board with a spin-off because it seems like a brand new show. You have to kind of win them over again. It's just Scrubs season 9. And he was like, I don't know if that's a good idea. And then, surprise, it was not a
Yeah,
good
it was
idea.
a terrible idea.
Yeah, I quite liked it, but your approach is it's a new thing. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
approach it as if like it's a whole new show.
Yeah,
They should have
which is what
either-
it should, which was.
Yeah, yeah.
And the occasional appearances by the prior.
Distracting.
Yeah, it was like first it was distracting, and then also it's like, oh, I thought we left it on like JD was. He
Everything
was a
had
bit of a
wrapped up,
goofball, but like
kind
he
of, yeah.
wasn't as much. He was taking his job more serious. He was becoming a dad. All those kind of things. And then when it came to the season 9, it's like, he's there limited time, so back to being a goofball again.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't really evolve as characters. They're still that sort of archetypal, whatever they were beforehand. Cool, I guess. But like, what I remember watching like of it was like, oh no, there's some really good moments and there's some really good like storytelling there. Like it was fine.
Yeah.
A revival or a reboot or a season 10 with the original cast and all that, I'm like, is this needed?
Probably not going to be good. I don't really have a relationship with Scrubs. It was like one of those shows that I would catch an episode of and be like, oh yeah, whatever. I'll get like maybe a laugh here and there. Even though I don't really have a relationship with it, I think it did annoy me. It was like kind of one of those shows where I was always riding that knife's edge of whether or not this is entertaining or very annoying. And so, yeah, I kind of just don't care either way.
Yeah,
enough.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, to become a lot, I don't know, like I think the first few, like the first season or whatever was a bit more grounded.
Yeah.
Somewhat, even though you had a bit more of JD's like inner monologue or whatever. But then towards like, I forget whatever season it was, but or maybe it was always there. But like it just became more of that almost Family Guy quickly cut to a wacky
Yeah, but Family Guy
kind of thing.
rocks. That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Family Guy
we're
kicks
all
ass.
in
Peter,
agreement.
Lois,
there.
Chris,
Yeah,
Meg,
dude.
Stewie,
Brian,
dude,
don't
the
forget
dog.
about Brian.
Brian
dude.
slept on, dude. People don't think Brian's that funny, but
Yeah,
Brian's
nah.
a fucking
Brian's
pisser,
fucking.
dude.
He's a funny fucker.
yeah,
dude. I'll
they-
say
Dude, he is a fun. That's who fucking Rachel should have dated.
Yeah.
Brian the
the
dog.
dog.
Then it's not
dog.
bestiality, even
Yeah.
though it is a dog's penis.
Yeah.
I think it is bestiality too.
No, he's like a dog man.
You can't fuck a dog, man.
Well,
he's
Brian.
well. Wait, hey,
So
you're saying
you're saying it's better if Rachel fucks an actual dog.
I said, if you recall, I'm not pro bestiality.
Yeah.
but
I just think that Ross.
That's really a sentence you never want to have a butt at the end. of.
yeah, it really is.
I'm not pro bestiality. However,
I just think that Ross is such a subhuman of a man.
that he's lower than a dog.
He's lower than a dog.
that if you found out, if your good friend Rachel came into Central Perk and she said, "Guess what, guys?
I'm fucking
a dog,"
I'd be like, that's disgusting, but that's better than Ross.
and Ross would be like, "Oh man."
It's like, well, it's good to see that you've taken one rung up from Ross.
Yeah.
Still not good, Rachel.
The idea of saying
Still
that
not good.
whilst next to Ross, and Ross
Yeah,
like,
in my
"No."
mind, because Ross sometimes sits on
Yeah.
the chair, the camera pans to Ross.
And I just turned to him and like, I hope you die.
This is a weird episode of Friends. Who's the new guy?
Guys, we've been through all of this so much.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey.
Then
I hope
look at-
Ross dies, and I love all of you others.
I look at my DVD, my VHS of Friends, and it's Friends featuring Joel Dusha.
Rachel.
I picked up the wrong one at the DVD
Maria
store.
or Monica. Monica.
Marina Marina.
The classic Friends cast, Marina, Monica, Joel Dusha.
Rachel and
Ross.
old Chandles.
Old
Oh, Joey's there too.
Yeah.
Old Chandler.
Old Chandles.
Chandler's just like 60 for some reason.
That's
Wow.
classic old
Old
Chandles.
Candles.
Just like, have I got? This is
This is a strange edition of Friends. I don't remember
It's
this.
just a Halloween episode.
Where Rachel's fucking a dog.
And I tell Ross that I hope he dies,
Yeah.
and Chandler is old.
This is like the actors there. It's just like some like old guy instead of like who's playing Chandler.
Yeah.
You've just got someone called like Marina Monica.
Yeah.
Not Courtney
Not
Cox,
either of-
and you're like,
Well,
but
oh.
but David Schwimmer's there,
And Phoebe's just not in it.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Phoebe's just not in it.
She's in that episode. They explain that she's chasing that stinky cat or whatever.
Yeah. Huh. Have I gone insane, maybe? Is that what's happened to me tonight? It is Halloween.
Yeah.
Well, I am spooked.
I am scared.
So my relationship with Scrubs, I started watching it in high school. I reckon probably like season 4 or 5 was out. I could check because I know when I started. Anyway, look. I remember I had a chemistry teacher that said, hey,
Watch Scrubs.
people talk a lot about medical procedures. And if you ask any doctor, they won't say that House or ER is the most accurate. It's
Yeah.
actually Scrubs. And the class thought that was the fucking best.
Okay.
And I just remember being like, God, I hope that's not true.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it would have been like season 6.
Yeah.
I caught up to. Anyway.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is true. Is this where we're going? That little statement?
I have heard that about Scrubs, I think.
People were like, yeah, that's actually what a hospital is
or
like.
what is work. Or the superior comedic medical show, which is British, Green Wing. You ever seen Green Wing?
I like to think.
Green Wing the one that's going. It's went forever, right?
No,
Is that
2
Green Wing?
seasons,
Okay.
and then maybe a TV movie.
I like to think of the medical system being run like Children's Hospital.
Yeah, that I've seen.
Yeah.
God, Children's Hospital.
Yeah,
is good.
dude. What about that? What was that TV like show did by Stephen King about a haunted hospital that was a remake of a way
fuck.
more fucked up, possibly
Is it like
German
Kingdom Hospital?
which is I think a remake of a more fucked up version that's like maybe German and extremely surreal. I should watch that. Not Kingdom Hospital. I don't think that was very good, but the other one.
Fuck. Yeah.
Is it Lars von Trier?
Yeah.
Lars von
I
Trier
don't-
made the original Kingdom Hospital.
Is that
Yeah.
a TV series?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that at all.
Yeah.
What, you don't want to watch
No, thank you.
3-season TV? It's
No.
only 13 episodes.
No, I
3
don't.
seasons, 13 episodes. Lars von Trier. How long are these
no.
fucking episodes going to be?
No, thank
No,
you.
thank you.
I've
Lars von
seen-
Trier's
look,
Kingdom
I've seen
Hospital.
a good man of like Lars von Trier's work, and honestly, maybe I don't want to engage there.
Hey,
maybe
that's fair enough.
I like watching things that don't make me deeply upset.
Very
Well,
fair.
The Kingdom, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
the Lars von Trier thing.
Yeah.
It's in so it's inspired by Twin Peaks.
yeah.
But
why-
it's an
yeah.
absurdist. The genres
Oh,
are
okay.
absurdist comedy, black comedy, medical drama, paranormal, and this is probably where it's going to start losing you: psychological drama and
Yeah.
supernatural horror.
Yes.
It
Yes.
just, look, the comedy stuff, well, hey, maybe I've been won over, but I know his work.
It is really funny that this, because the Stephen King did the English language
Yeah.
one, that they were like, who is America's Lars von Trier? Stephen King? Is that what they were thinking?
Yeah,
I would
guess.
disagree.
Yeah, I would also
And I'm
disagree.
Stephen King #1 defender. He is not Lars von Trier, dude.
Nor.
His books are like
Nor.
whatever horse went evil or whatever.
Yeah.
What if the books in a library ate a child? That's Stephen King. I think it's a funny thing. Speaking of yes, Dusha had his mouth open. Maybe he just likes having an open mouth.
The Kingdom is notable for its.
I guess we are all constantly slack jawed.
Well, you'll understand why.
Yes.
But then I kind of figured out what this sentence is, but just let
Yeah.
it hit you first
Okay, I'm listening,
and
I'm
before you
listening, I'm
process it.
All right, done.
The series is notable for its wry humor, its muted sepia color schemes, and the appearance of a chorus of dishwashers with Down syndrome who discuss in intimate detail the strange occurrences in the hospital. Now, I read dishwashers, and my brain immediately went to Dishwashers the Machine
Gotcha.
with Down syndrome, and I was like, "What the fuck does
What
that
are you
look
doing,
like?"
Lars?
But no, it's like
They are
it's like-
washing the
yeah.
dishes in
Gotcha,
the
gotcha,
hospital.
gotcha.
I think in Lars von Trier's one, somebody becomes maybe surgically Anubis, god of the dead. Anyway,
I gotta check this out.
you really should, dude.
yeah,
I think a funny thing with making a reboot to a TV sitcom is like, obviously it's kind of like, it feels like a cash grab and it feels kind of soulless, but I think it's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Because one, I think it's depressing because all of a sudden all of these.
I didn't even finish. I got into Scrubs. I caught up with it. Then I was watching it week to week.
Yeah.
And as I started watching it week to week, I was like, I don't like this. But I did finish it. But because as we got closer and closer to the finale, people started talking about it more and more.
Yeah.
My life kind of became worse because of it. And then everyone was telling me how Garden State is going to change my life. Watch Garden State, and it made me the angriest movies ever made me.
Why? You want to yell into a void?
It makes
did you
me,
know if we
it makes me sick.
JD. JD, do you know when you yell into a void or whatever? Is this the film where it yells back? You know what? I
Yeah.
have it. I
Yeah,
can't.
We should do
think
Garden
about
State
that.
for Based Rewind because I've never seen it.
Fuck.
Fuck. And I've been yelled at about
God
it by you two
damn it.
often enough that I think it's time we sat down as a family.
I've already done a
and
podcast
watched
on Garden State.
He's right. He's right. JD.
I've done this.
No, but you haven't
Not
done
for
it with.
Based- for-
you
not for
haven't
this
done
show.
it
I
with you.
did it for
with-
eye
you haven't
cramps.
done it with you two good boys.
We're going to sit down. We're going to have a Garden State, dinner.
Themed party.
Party, dress up as our favorite Garden
Yep.
State characters.
What would be your Garden State meal? I guess you would make.
I'm gone.
delicious?
Okay, we have to play the shins a lot.
Okay.
That motherfucker
Yeah.
got nominated, or maybe even
He won a Grammy for that mixtape. Yes, you're
Yeah,
correct.
it's just a fucking mixtape.
yes,
That's very funny, dude.
Yes.
correct. He
Well, I
did.
look forward to watching Garden
I
State.
hope every band that was on that album has hunted down Zach Braff and beat the shit out of him. Oh, like
too.
he beat up that child
Yeah,
in
dude.
that episode of Punk'd.
Yeah.
Or like when he kind of almost collapsed Kickstarter,
Yeah.
not quite single-handedly. It was hand in hand with Amanda Palmer.
Yeah.
Because they decided to cash in on Kickstarter being new, even though they both had huge financial
Oh, yeah.
backings.
Oodles of money, dude.
Then he made a movie that sucked and everyone hated.
Then he made a podcast series about a guy making a podcast
Yes.
or whatever.
That's
yeah,
right.
iPodcast.
Oh, yeah.
What was it
Podcast?
called?
I forgot about that, where he was like, it was the whole.
Running a podcast company. And at the time, we were starting a podcast
Yeah.
company and being like, no.
Because it had the vibe.
No.
It had the vibe of like a musical biopic where he was like, I don't know, I've just figured out this thing of I don't know, maybe this is crazy,
No, it
but
was well after.
talking to each other.
It was
With
a
microphones.
one season series called Alex Inc.
Yeah.
2018 though. So we
No, but we were laughing at it because we were like, that's not what it's like.
Yeah.
This is a very slick version. Where's the people ignoring you in group chats and realizing you need to edit something and then uploading it at 2 times speed?
Yeah.
When are they going
Where's
to talk
that?
about that in the
Yeah.
TV show?
Yeah, they got one season. See, that's something we should watch.
Yeah, that
10 episodes, one season.
10 episodes.
10 episodes. Come on.
Yeah.
He
Fuck.
was in a relationship with Florence Pugh that everyone hated because he's like 20 years older than her.
Yeah.
Maybe 25. And then during COVID, everyone was just piling on, being like, "Hey, are you being groomed?"
Yeah.
To
What's
Florence
that
Pugh to the point where
Yeah.
she had to stop taking photos of him because
Yeah.
I'd make a statement being like, "You're wrecking my life."
It's being like, I am an adult.
Yeah.
I can make my own choice.
Yeah, I'm an adult woman. Thank you very much.
But then maybe also he was kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, he is Zach Braff.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was going to say is that I think it's sad because, one, you have to revert all of the protagonists back to their original state.
And then I tweeted about how much I hated Garden State. Zach Braff clearly searched for
and he
Garden
blocked
State, and
you.
he blocked me on Twitter.
Yeah. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
But also,
Yes.
because the show was going a long time ago, by this point, a lot of the cast have just passed away. Like,
I like you throwing a lot of the cast.
I think only
one. Sam
are
Lloyd.
you sure? I thought there was 2.
Yeah.
I mean, the actor that plays Kelso is 85. He's
Yeah.
still alive.
He might have retired.
Ken Jenkins.
Well,
from
I guess
acting.
maybe then to rephrase is that you are going to be missing, because of the time that's passed, for various reasons, a lot of the cast. And so you are coming back with this kind of like stymied, kind of like cut down version of the original. You know, it has this real like zombie energy
Although
in a way
weirdly,
that's...
I think the main cast are all back. I get what you're saying because it can happen
Yeah.
that way where it's either like
But like Kelso won't be there. Dr. Cox won't be there.
Cox
Are
is
they-
there.
Cox is there?
Cox is there.
I didn't see him in
He's
production
not in that
thing.
production thing, but he was the first. Him and Judy Reyes
Will the janitor be there?
were the first 2 actors announced for the reprisal, which is crazy.
That's insane.
No mention of the janitor yet.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't need to act again. He's still living off the middle money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bring back the middle, dude. What's Brick Hack up to?
Well, he became the president?
Yeah.
They did a flash forward.
President Hack! Imagine, dude. That's $1 billion in the
I
bank.
was gonna say, speak of the middle, but Malcolm in the Middle, like that's also coming
Yeah.
back as
But
well.
I think that's only coming back for like a 4-episode run or something.
Yes,
So that's
yeah.
okay.
No Dewey, too.
No Dewey,
Well-
who allegedly was at a music festival with me over summer 2024, 2025.
Yeah.
There was just this rumor floating around. They were like,
Dewey's here.
no, but they weren't saying Dewey. They were,
Dewey's here.
they were
Dewey's
saying,
here.
because they just recast, right? Because the original actor was like, I'm
he,
not acting.
he,
I
he
want
dipped
a-
out after Malcolm in the
Yeah,
Middle.
it's like I want a real life.
Well, I think he had a very... I remember reading a story that Bryan Cranston would invite the kid that played Dewey to his real life house because Dewey either was like living in a fucked up actor family type situation or... and this can't be right, was like an orphan or something. Anyway, he basically didn't have a very normal childhood. So Bryan Cranston would like bring him to dinner with his family to try and give him a more normal childhood. So I don't think acting was so super fun for Dewey, unlike the child that played Brick Heck, who I assume loved every second of it.
One can make that assumption. Yes.
Yeah, Eric Persullivan. That's the actor's name.
Yeah.
He retired from acting in 2010 when he was 18.
Yeah.
He wrote a book with the mom from Malcolm in the Middle.
Whoa, awesome. Weird.
Oh, that was when he was still.
Was it about being a fake mother and son?
No, it was a children's book.
They
called
rebooted Mother
Together.
and Son too. That's crazy.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Why
I was
would they do such a
seeing
thing?
this the other day. Mother
That's
and Son
sacred.
fucking yeah.
Classic
show.
They have recast. Yes, there's
Yeah.
there's a different. He's now allegedly studying Victorian literature and pursuing a master's degree at Harvard University.
Fuck yes,
And
Dewey.
despite his lack of involvement, he has reported he's like supportive and positive
Yeah.
on the union. He's like,
that's
yeah,
wonderful.
you go get the bag.
I think it would
yeah.
be a really weird situation to be like, you're like, I'm out of acting. I haven't
Yeah.
done it since 2010. But like, I did kind of grow up with these kids. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I think I would feel like a weird, like not a pressure. What's a good pressure? Like a responsibility or something to be like, I should be part of it, just for the like reunion sort of aspect. I don't know.
Look, hey, maybe he'll visit the set and be like,
Oh, I'm sure.
well
for
done,
sure.
gang.
I think he just had a really normal childhood.
Oh. What was
He
I
was
reading
the-
about Bryan Cranston inviting him to dinner then?
Maybe just Bryan Cranston being a nice guy. That's weird because again, like I'm thinking like Malcolm Middle, that's doing like 4. Yeah, he's saying 4 episodes, and I don't know why I feel that's a lot nicer and like
Because you can
it's
kind of
like
just like catch up with them.
what the family's
Yeah.
doing, right? Whereas I feel with Scrubs, because it was such an ensemble and because they had so many different like thread lines and all those kind of things, it was just this like, I don't know, it feels weird if it's all coming together, especially, I guess, Malcolm Middle, it's a family. Whereas with Scrubs, you're like, well, that's our hospital and people move on. People, you know, they take different careers. They will change hospital or they will go somewhere else or whatever. So they're them to be like, oh, it's been however many years it's been since the last time. It's like, are they
Still working at the hospital?
come back? Because did Sacred Heart close or
don't know.
did it just become the teaching hospital? And that was season 9. God, I forget.
It's your favorite show, so
I
it's
know.
crazy you forget.
I know.
But it's also funny, like I think about King of the Hill, right? Which also recently had a reboot. But they made like a concerted effort to be like,
We're aging everything.
yeah, time has passed. We're
Yeah.
aging everybody up, and that means we can tell different stories because we're no longer telling a story about like a kind of conservative Texan dad and his sort of oddball son. It's like he's a conservative Texan grandpa with his oddball or old man with his oddball adult son. I don't
Yeah.
know, like stuff's changed.
Look, and I guess maybe it's like, I guess it's also our faith in the production as
yes,
well.
yeah.
Whereas it's like, because this could be, they're all aged up. And so it is like many years later, we can now see them telling more like different stories about that. Like, you're no longer a junior doctor. You're no longer like, just fresh out of med school or, but things like they kind of did tell those like as the whole cast and everyone else sort of like, kept going. It's like, everyone dealt with more and more real responsibilities and like life.
Well, because I mean, like that's got to be the really appealing part of like a revival of a sitcom you love.
Well-
You go, these characters have changed and they're in a different place. So it's a
let's-
character you know and love, but they've got different new stories to tell because they're in a new situation. If you just put them back in the same situation, and look, having said that, as somebody who watched at least the first and last episode of the Frasier reboot, it doesn't always work.
No. Well, okay, so comparing it to Malcolm in the Middle again, Malcolm in the Middle revival is called Malcolm in the Middle Life's Still Unfair. Great reference.
Great name.
Nice.
But it was originally pitched as a 2-hour movie, and then they
Okay.
cut it into. They retooled it so it wasn't just they filmed a movie and they've cut it up. So it's set around like one event. So I think this is gonna be kind of King of the Hill-y in the sense of like, it's Lois and Hell's 40th wedding anniversary, and they're like, it's time to get the fucking family back together. You pieces of shit, you've forgotten.
Where are you? Come over.
And like they've done classic stuff, like Malcolm's now divorced.
Oh, yeah.
Divorced Malcolm?
Divorce, Malcolm? Are you kidding me,
Well,
dude?
like, yes. So going back to Scrubs there, you're like, oh, well, is Elliot and JD like, oh, cool. Maybe they're divorced because they somehow because again, with sitcoms, you're like, oh, no, we want to have that drama, right?
Yeah.
And like things have changed. And for some reason, that's what, like, we can't think of anything. So we go, well, they're split up or one's cheated on the other. Looking at you, Sex and the City movies, you pieces of shit. Anyway, so they have like, something that is either way out of character or something that is like, why'd they do that?
So I also double checked because I couldn't remember. JD just leaves Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart still operates as a hospital. Nothing changes there. But there's a flash forward in the finale.
Oh.
So like it shows like because JD and Elliot don't end the show married. That's part of the montage at the end where they have a kid and their kid gets married to Turk and Carla's kid.
Yeah.
And then
Was it Elliot's kid or is it of what's her name that did Cocaine
doesn't
Bear?
JD get
Oh, actually, yeah,
another
sorry,
girl pregnant or some shit?
Yeah, she knocks up.
he jacks off. Oh no, he comes prematurely and it lands in a pussy.
Nice,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. Which
That's
was
awesome.
again when like you're like talking about like things you're like, why'd they do that? Why couldn't they just why couldn't you have had sex regular style?
I think that I mean
Humiliation ritual.
This is a weird thing that
I
you
know,
included
you know
in your
what?
show.
This is going to be a very, very, very
Yeah.
rare occurrence. I'm going to defend that choice because I think that is because like it's different.
Oh,
And
look,
also
I'll
like
give you that.
also is sex can, like, I mean, like,
Yeah,
pregnancy count? Like,
I get it. I get it. I get it.
works.
You can come prematurely.
You can do
No,
that.
but as
You
in,
can
like-
do
It
that.
happens.
It happens.
But
Nothing
then-
wrong with it.
I mean,
Nothing wrong with it.
I still remember that scene.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
as in, like, him explaining how it happened.
Yeah. But from memory, again, I haven't watched these in a long time. But
Yeah.
from memory, it was like, oh, that happened, and then they either try and date, or it's kind of like
He's
but it,
with
it
her
did
for, like,
seem
a
to be
season or
Yeah.
that
two.
like, oh, even after that, we still never banged, and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
And that's weird.
Yeah.
And then to be like, well, it does, it felt like initially like, oh, this is a,
To get pregnant-
JD is growing up.
Yeah.
JD is like, okay, he's now, his girlfriend is pregnant. He's now taking responsibility, and he's kind of growing up and become, he's changing, he's learning, right? And then it just felt like, and now we're not.
Yeah.
Because for some reason we're like, no, must be with Elliot.
Well, it
must
kind of
be
makes me
with-
think in a weird way of so King of the Hill, the initial run, up until about season 6 or 7. I might have that kind of wrong, but it's like it's progresses. So like stuff gets changed and set in canon, and then it like Bobby and Connie, they have like will they, won't they, and then they do, and then they're dating, and like. But then at some point, the producers were like, no. Well, the network was like, you can't do this. This is bad for reruns because people need to know what happened previously. So you've got to stop telling serialized stories.
Yeah.
Which is such a shame because that initial run is so kind of good for that reason. But then most sitcoms, they do have that kind of like, nobody really evolves, nobody really grows until the last season. Then you do it all at once.
Yep.
To satisfyingly like kind of send off these characters.
Yeah, so then to flash forward, whatever it may be, or to reintroducing to these people now, it's kind of like, okay, so why are they now coming back to? I'm presuming they're going to be at Sacred Heart. So why are they doing that? Because JD left. Elliot was doing her own private practice initially out of Sacred Heart, I think, but then again. Where have these people gone, and why are they coming back to the hospital that they, kind of, I guess, their first job, or they trained in whatever, and then these relationships, you're like, okay, cool, I can understand, it's JD and Turk, the best friends still, that's great, they keep in touch, whatever, that kind of stuff, but then you're like, well, maybe they want to add that element of drama, so I really hope they don't be like, well, here's JD, he's divorced, now it's about will he and Elliot get back together by the season end, and you're like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
But then also, this
yeah.
makes me think as well of The Office, the paper, right?
Yeah.
The new Office.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, people hate it, and
Office.
The Office, thank you. Now, there's a lot of criticisms of it that sort of boil down to the fact that it's not The Office.
No,
right?
but I don't know if you know this enough, though. Because the paper doesn't just try and be its own thing.
Yeah.
It constantly reminds you
I
of
know.
like, as in, like,
It opens with a sequence that is unrelated to the rest of the paper, where a side character from The Office walks through the old office and is like, it's this now. And then it cuts to the paper for no reason.
Why'd they do that?
yeah.
Plus, it keeps it
Why
has
did they
that
do that?
one character that was in The Office.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I never watched The Office, but they got that one character.
You've seen the first and the last episode.
That
of
is
The Office, so
true.
you have actually watched The
I have
Office.
watched The Office, but they have this one character that keeps, like, the camera goes on him and he's like, oh, not again.
Like I have not watched The Office, neither the American or the UK, nor have I seen the first and last episodes. So I genuinely
Or
have
the
never
Australian
seen.
episode of The Office.
I
season? Come on.
yeah,
You
I
gotta-
haven't seen that
okay.
either.
You just gotta understand
Yeah.
that you don't need to specify
Yeah.
you haven't seen the first and last episode.
That's
Because if you'd
watching
seen
it.
that, you'd
You,
seen
that's
the
what I
show.
know.
Yeah.
That's
you've
what I'm
watched
trying to.
The Office,
I just
yeah.
want to let
Yeah.
the beautiful listeners and viewers just know how much I have never engaged
Yeah.
with The Office.
Yeah, of course.
But I remember someone saying talking about the paper being like, well, you don't want to make another The Office, so we can't just get everyone back from The Office into this, but this guy who perhaps worked in that office, for him to get this job in this paper, that makes sense.
Yes,
but
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, but
like,
no,
I
but
think
that's-
but that
logically
makes
it does,
sense.
but it's like, it's just the way
However,
the production
Yeah.
keeps
That-
on referring
yes.
back. What I've heard, again, I have no investment here whatsoever, but I watched a great video by Drew Gooden about this. He's like, the back half of it's not bad because it's given a bit of breathing room. But the reason I bring it up is that there are clearly people that when they watch like a revival or a reboot or, a
Spin-off.
sequel or a spin-off that are like, I need this to be the same. Because it's this kind of conversation, I think, about how people engage with media these days.
Yeah.
And it comes back to that big conversation we had about comfort watching, right?
Yeah.
Where with Scrubs, people are watching, when you do a revival, if you love Scrubs, I think the majority of people are going to be like, I need more Scrubs.
Yeah.
Not I need something new with the same cast. You know what I mean? So I think if you make the decision to put all of these characters in a completely different sort of like position and a different, like contexts and stuff, you're going to not alienate, but piss off a bunch of the
100%.
fans that come back and they're like, no, but I need Scrubs for what I remember Scrubs being.
Yeah.
I think it's the kind of same conversation you have about like reboot movies and stuff, like the Ghostbusters movies, where you go, the point seems to be to get back to that thing you remember from when you were, like that's what the end goal kind of secretly is. That you were gonna, and the same with like a legacy sequel, you're gonna get back to that thing you loved 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you will have the same experience watching it that you did 10 years ago. But you won't. You can never go home again. No. That's how it works. That's life.
Yeah, grow up.
You can't. You can never go, you go back to your childhood. It's not the same thing.
It's not the
but
same.
anyway, so I think it's interesting, and I would wager, not egg mode wager, but I would wager that Scrubs they will do a lot. It's just also because of the kind of show it is. They will make the effort to put everybody back in roughly the same situation.
I really hope they don't. Simply just because I'm like, well, like Bill Lawrence is like he does well. He writes good television. Ted Lasso, wonderful. It's very heartfelt. It's very sweet.
Oh, fuck. I forgot he's a Ted Lasso guy.
Yeah.
He really made a lot of shows I don't like.
yeah.
Good on him.
More power to him, dude.
Yeah, I like Ted Lasso. Anyway, so I have no like. I guess like I don't know, faith is not the right word or something. Like, he'll probably make
he's won me back over there. He also wrote on The Nanny.
Oh, dude, Fran Drescher,
Wonderful.
Nanny Fine,
And Clone High?
Clone High,
Bring
dude.
that back.
That's pretty good.
They did bring
that
it back.
The nanny.
The nanny. Bring the nanny back.
Yeah.
They also tried to bring back The Nanny, sort of.
Well,
but
try isn't bringing it back.
They did it like 20 years too early. Because they brought, what was it? It's called like Life with Fran or something like that.
But yeah, so I guess they do have like he will write something good. It's just that I don't know. It just feels more in the camp of the way I feel about this one. It feels like the Sex and the City movies,
And just like that.
Just like that, dude.
Just like
And
that,
just like
just
that.
like that. But it's that kind of thing where like I think it's Sex and the City 2 or something, where it's like, all right, we
Where
don't
they
have anything for Miranda and Steve. So Miranda and Steve have the affair in 1 or 2.
The first one is the one that you have all the issues with. Because the second one...
I don't think I watched the second one.
The second one just goes crazy. They're
Yeah.
like, what if we committed racism in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah.
For 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, you say?
But yeah, the first Sex and the
Yeah.
City movie is the one where you
Yes,
hate.
yes,
Because
yes.
the whole premise of that movie is the first half is just
undoing so much.
undoing everything from the series,
Everything.
but at the same time making characters make decisions that you've just watched them for years not do.
Yeah. So it's like, and you can see it's like in the writers' room. It's like, so Miranda and Steve are married. What if he has an affair? And you're like,
He wouldn't do that.
but why would you?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand, like, it comes out of left field, maybe like, but do you need to do that in this show? And then you have to have everyone breaking up bar Charlotte and Harry. But it's this kind of weird thing where you're like, why did you do that? And like, I don't know, I'm just so... it's like, you're going back to square one because you like in a sitcom, like hopefully it's not that. Hopefully it is like, being a parent and like Elliot's there and JD and they're not divorced. And Carla and JD are not divorced. Sorry, Carla and Turk.
Yeah.
And like, they're still, but you kind of want that to be like, hey, they've grown up. They're adults now. They are fully like, they've probably got like a 10-year-old or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they're like, we're dealing with work-life balance and still being like, best friends or
But it's a kind of funny thing as well because surely in that first episode, you have to reassure the fans it's still JD.
It's still JD.
You know what I mean? It's still Turk. It's still Carla. Like that's kind of like a stupid thing that you have to do.
Yeah.
Like it's this really weird. Like, I think it kind of reminds me of so Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
You
I'm familiar.
You know the
I
guy?
know that guy.
Got bit by a radioactive spider. Now
Yeah.
he shits forever.
Yeah.
He can only eat rats and bugs.
Yeah. Killed
Got
his
fangs.
wife with his radioactive cum.
That's
yeah,
the
on
guy.
the cross.
That's the guy. Spider-Man Reign.
But
We
you
know that.
often, I think you complain about Zaman.
Yeah.
I think this is a fair complaint, is
Yeah.
that like Spider-Man or Peter Parker never gets a chance to grow up.
Yep.
He never gets a chance to have a different life.
Yep.
He's always got to be brought back to square one.
Yep.
Which is, and this is true for a lot of comic book characters. But it's a tricky thing where that's kind of just not how the medium works.
Yeah.
And it kind of never has. And I think kind of the sitcom falls into a similar place where you can evolve and change the circumstances under which JD exists, but you can't do it too much because the thing you are selling people,
Yeah.
it kind of exists outside. Like Spider-Man exists outside the media that Spider-Man is in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man is not what's in the comics. It's what counts, weirdly, is what the collective consciousness thinks Spider-Man is.
Yeah, and there's been so many iterations of Spider-Man and so many
Yeah.
people playing Spider-Man and all those kind of things. So Spider-Man can kind of mostly be like whatever you want it to be. He's just going to be a teenager.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll ever change.
No.
Like, you
You'll
know,
have sometimes. You'll have little
Well, of course.
glimmers of hope.
You
and
might have a
versions.
Spider-Man story
Yeah.
that takes him in this direction, but it's like people need that stable Spider-Man character who is eternally kind of like down on his luck, broke, figuring out being Spider-Man, because you just can never ever. And you know, I'm not saying it's good, but like that's kind of the medium, and it's kind of the same with sitcoms. Like we talked about it in the Simpsons episode.
Yeah.
Let the Simpsons die, let them age up. But of course, you never can.
Yeah.
You have to end it. That's the trick.
Well,
That's the kind of hell they're trapped in.
and also like when you look at Scrubs, like the creator Bill Lawrence, he's stuck in an Apple TV deal where all these shows are going to be outside of Ted Lasso, going to exist on a streaming service that people don't even really know is real, and his shows will be made.
I watched like there's like Pluberus, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Plubius,
the
Vince
new one by
Gilligan.
Vince Gilligan. So I
Yeah.
watched like
As
the
made
episodes
famous
that
from
were
the
out,
island.
Yeah.
and
It's
then I
sad
was
his
like,
boat got stuck there. Please
got out
continue.
there. He got out.
Yeah, he did. And then he made Breaking
he
Bad.
did. But so I was like, you know what? Because Apple TV is such a fake service, I was like, what is on here? And I started watching all the trailers.
Yeah.
I started going through stuff where I'm like, what
Did
is
you watch
going
the
on?
trailers for Shrinking?
That's
With Harrison Ford. That's another Bill Lawrence production.
It's apparently great.
Dude, there is on Apple TV, and it's I watched the trailer of it. It's a series which is just phone calls.
What the fuck?
What do
What are they
you mean?
cooking over there?
What do you mean?
No one
So
knows.
it's phone calls. So what you're watching is just like a media display of the audio.
What?
And they've got big name actors in there.
What?
And it's about an apocalypse, the end of the world.
What's it
told
called?
only through phone calls.
What are they doing
I think
over
it's called
there
like the
at
call
Apple
or
TV?
something. And I was like, this can't be real. Each one is like 6. They're doing audio dramas on Apple TV.
Yeah.
What the
I mean,
fuck?
so you knew
Is it
about
called calls?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
you knew about Shrinking, but did you know about Bad Monkey, the other Bill Lawrence TV show that's on Apple
No.
TV starring Vince Vaughn?
Yes.
Yeah.
You scroll through, like, what is any of this? Palm Royale as a new season? First off, what's Palm Royale? I guess Kristen Wiig's there, and she's like, I'm gonna take over Palm Springs. You're like, okay.
Apple TV,
Sure.
I think, is the new Hollywood racket.
Oh,
they
it
just
must
give
be.
they just give you millions of dollars to make something that pretty
Yeah.
much you just
Again, I love The Foundation. I love that show on Apple TV. Lee Pace is Jesus Christ. You want to just have a wonderful like feast with your eyes? Just watch the first episode of season 2, and in the opening sequence. Mwah.
What
But
about-
no one's talking about it? No one else seems to be watching it.
What about the TV show Silo?
Yeah.
The post-apocalyptic TV show
They're
where
in a
people live
silo,
in
man.
a silo.
I watched the first few episodes. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, man.
Well, you
Apple
thi-
TV is confusing.
you think Apple
Slow
TV
horses?
well,
Yeah.
Slow Horses is popular.
Slow
Yeah.
horses, I get. Love slow horses.
Slow Horses,
Slow horses rules.
Slow
Okay.
Horses, and Ted Lasso and Severance,
Severance, yeah.
are the
Those are
three
the ones
that
that
have
you
broken
know,
out. Yeah.
And then there was the Godzilla.
Oh yeah,
Monster.
Monarch.
No one watched it.
Monarch. No one
Yeah.
watched it. I did.
Was it
No,
good?
it's pretty good.
Okay, so you think that the TV shows are a wasteland of like
Yes.
content you've never heard of? get ready for their top 10 movies.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
The Lost Boss,
Okay.
starring Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, so the Lost Bus, watched a trailer for that last night. So Lost Bus.
You watched so many trailers.
I did, because I was like, what is this? Lost Bus is about like the fire, it's based on a true story. It's like the fires in America, one of them like big wildfires or whatever. And it's just Matthew McConaughey, he's a bus driver, and he goes in there because like, we gotta go. So it's America Ferrera's like a teacher of the kids, and they're like getting the bus, and then like it's too late, everyone's like everywhere cooked, and he starts driving through the fires.
What the fuck?
That's the film.
What?
Yeah, dude.
What about
I
the
watched Luck, the one that was like the animated one with garbage.
Yeah, it looked terrible.
Looked
horrible,
What
dude.
a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude.
I understand maybe why that didn't get made anywhere else, and everyone kept passing on it.
Yeah.
because it looked like shit, and the story was just shit. It was a piece of shit.
But weirdly,
What about The Gorge?
Oh, the gorge!
Gorge.
What a film! What a premise! What's his name?
Miles Teller.
Miles Teller. It was like drummer boy who was also stretchy,
And Anya
the woman
Taylor-Joy?
who just looks like she's an alien.
Yeah, yeah.
It is Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a gorge. Then they got to protect the gorge.
Directed by Scott Derrickson, the creator of, the director of the first Doctor Strange.
Dude, they
Highest to Lowest, which is a Kurosawa remake by Spike Lee. That's the second most. Apparently, it sucks.
With
damn.
Denzel, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Watch the trailer of that. What's going on?
There's so much. They're making a.
There's a film with Brad Pitt and George Clooney on
Wolves.
there. Sure is.
They're making a Neuromancer TV series.
Sure they are, dude.
What the
Of course
fuck?
they are.
How would I not know
I
about
know.
this?
There's a movie and Tom Hanks, he's got a robot fella.
Whoa! What about the movie 12-12-12? It's a heist drama.
Hey,
Up
bro,
your alley.
this is going to be huge for you. They've actually just released a brand new TV series.
Yeah.
The completely made-up adventures of Dick Turpin.
Oh, dude, let me
Noel
tell
Fielding's back, brother.
Oh,
Is there a new
hooray,
series for
hurrah.
it?
Oh, wait, it was
you. It's
last.
an old thing. I remember watching a few episodes and I'm like, why am I still watching this?
Yeah, I saw a trailer for it, I think. Horrendous,
Let me
dude.
tell you.
Oh, wait,
it
yeah.
wasn't good.
They dropped a new episode last
Oh,
month.
did they now?
Why are they doing it?
Why'd they do that?
I don't know.
Why'd they
There's a
do
comedy
that?
thriller coming out called Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
They're making a TV show of the Janet McCurdy
Mm.
autobiography or whatever, or memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died. Dude, Apple TV is going fucking crazy.
Yeah, it
Ben
was
Stiller made a
confusing.
documentary about his parents.
Yeah, I watched trailer of that last night.
You were just watching.
I just kept scrubbing like, what is any of this?
That's fucking.
And then it's like, when you was like, there was like a back where you used to live back out, like,
In the bush.
In the bush. Yeah, there was that DVD store.
Yeah.
That was also, I want to say, maybe either a milk bar or an Indian restaurant.
It was,
I forget
I
which.
believe, all three.
Yeah, and you'd go there, and they would have DVD
That I'd
covers,
just
and
never
it just
seen
felt like
before
it
in my
was like,
life.
yeah, DVDs from a different alternate universe. That is what it feels like scrolling through any of Apple TV. Because I was like, what is
Well,
there?
'cause
And
Apple
there was
TV
categories. I'm like, surely, and yeah, it's just
Tubi is awesome for seeing movies where you're like, how the fuck is that real? But at least with Tubi, you're like, these are low budget,
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
to
of
streaming or DVD, no famous actors. But then Apple TV is like, yeah, what about that TV show Platonic that had 2 full seasons starring Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne?
yeah, man.
Fuck. Man, I've not thought about that DVD store in a million years where you'd find like, Harrison Ford, fucking, I don't know, like Tom Hanks in Coyote Creek. And you'd be like, this, what?
I don't think this
This
was
is not a
film.
real movie.
Surely this isn't real.
There must have been some kind of scam situation going on there, dude.
But yeah, Apple TV is confusing because they just and then they don't tell you. Like, as in, if you have Apple TV,
They're not like,
hey, guess what? A new thing. They're just like,
It's a
here.
terrible
I don't
streaming
know,
service
man.
to use as well because like it mixes in like just buying stuff, or at least it used to, where it was like you.
All right.
Some
When-
stuff you can just stream, but some stuff they like pay us a bit
Yeah,
extra.
it would it mixed in. I mean, to be fair, I haven't used Apple TV in
Yeah.
years, but I remember it being like because they didn't have that many original shows and movies. But then it's not a streaming service in the sense of like it's not like you can just stream like fucking Crank High Voltage.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like they're
It's not like
acquiring,
Netflix.
Yeah, it's not that they're acquiring the rights to old stuff. They're like, no, everything is new.
Yeah.
and we're putting so much money in this.
God,
And everything
damn.
looks like a fake thing.
Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, because remember,
dude.
like,
Yeah,
what-
Monsters Monarch. Yeah, that looked weirdly fake.
Yeah.
What
like
about
the backgrounds. But
Deliver Us the
Foundation?
Moon or whatever the fuck it was called?
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that movie?
yeah, with Channing Tatum.
Yeah,
Being like
and
we're making a
Oh,
comedy.
yeah.
Scarlett Johansson?
What
Yeah.
the fuck about faking the moonlight?
Yeah.
Wow.
At
At
least
least
dude.
that didn't watch.
At least Tubi. I can
Argyle's
understand.
there.
Argyle.
Yeah.
Jesus
The
Christ.
F1 film
dude.
is coming back. Is coming to Apple TV after it did well in the cinemas or did poorly in the cinemas. I forget. I don't know.
So, like, I've fired
Yeah.
up Tubi. This
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah,
This
dude.
has
Hit
got
us some-
Johnny Mnemonic.
Oh,
Yeah, I wrote Johnny Mnemonic.
Classic.
Ex-
Keanu Reeves'
Existence.
own.
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
Existence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
say it right, okay?
And then we've got
Put some respect in your mouth for that film.
Then we've got the Nicolas Cage.
Jennifer
and-
Jason Leigh,
Yeah.
Jude Law.
Then
What a
we-
fucking, oh my God, what a goddamn film. He's just brushing right past Existence. This piece of shit
David
over here.
Cronenberg.
Let's watch Existence.
David Cronenberg's my favorite director of all time.
Yeah.
You would love it if you haven't seen it already. They make a flesh gun.
Yeah,
do
I
make
know,
a flesh
I know,
gun.
dude. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
But like, then next to those, you got Running with the Devil.
Art God. Art God. God damn. That was in Existence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know, I got
He
it. I was
knows,
just
he
trying
knows.
to move on
No.
the list more.
No.
Because the reason I brought up Tubi was so I could get to the fake Tubi movies, but we're stuck on Existence.
No, you don't. You don't bring up Existence without us discussing Existence.
Maybe we can do a double feature of
That would
Garden
make me
State
feel a lot
and
better.
Existence.
As long as we do it in that order.
Yeah.
So I just have something to grasp onto.
Something to look forward
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
But maybe we could. Well, another good movie is similar-ish vibe. I think it's just because when I first watched them both on the same day, it was the same day. But
Yeah.
the Dead Zone David Cronenberg remake
Oh,
of the Stephen
yeah,
King
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
starring I think it's Christopher Walken.
I think so. Yeah.
Anyway, Tubi's also got the Nicolas Cage and Lawrence Fishburne movie that I've never heard of, Running with the Devil.
Sure.
Oh, I've
Okay.
Or
Yes.
what about the Nicolas Cage movie Rage, where the tagline is "The past never stays dead"?
Is that
Oh,
the
yeah.
Nicolas Cage movie where bikers give him too many mushrooms and he becomes the devil?
No, that's Drive Angry.
No. Drive Angry is the movie where Nicolas Cage steals Satan's favorite gun, though. That's pretty funny.
And drives out of
They're
hell.
going to be steals his favorite car, but no favorite gun.
his favorite gun.
Okay. Because I know there's like, I think I've seen the trailers for that other fake movie Nick Cage is in, where he's a surfer going back to,
Oh,
to
yeah.
Australia. Or
Isn't that
whatever.
called like Surfer
Yeah, I think it's
Guy or
called
something?
Surfer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Surfer.
He gets
yeah.
trapped in a surfer loop or something.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of movies. I mean, you just go to Nicolas Cage's filmography and
Hey, what about the 2006 movie? And this is the cast: Adrian Greer,
yeah.
Vinny Chase,
I'm there.
Christopher Maloney, Dave Bautista, and Bruce Willis. The 2016 movie Marauders. Movies are so fake. It's awesome.
Nicolas
Like, I love that film, like that you're describing, with that sort of cast in a certain era. That would have been, you would have seen a poster for it.
That would have been the
That would have
biggest
been
movie
like,
of all time.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God, look at what this is. Never heard of it before in my life.
What about when Jeff Daniels, Don Cheadle, and Guy Pearce made a movie called Traitor in 2008?
guy. What the fuck, dude?
What was that about?
When an FBI agent investigates an international conspiracy, all clues lead to a former U.S. special. Okay, so it's about a traitor.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I was going to say Guy Pearce, he's probably the FBI guy.
Yeah, I would imagine
Yeah,
Nicolas
yeah,
Cage is
yeah.
the eponymous traitor.
Don Cheadle, you mean?
Oh, fuck.
The
I wasn't
tagline for that
listening.
movie is "The truth is complicated."
Mandy was the Nicolas Cage movie I was thinking of.
Isn't that where he's got a zombie daughter?
I don't know. No.
No, I'm thinking of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. That's also
Or you're
fake.
thinking of what's the one where, what's his name from, he was in the British Office, speaking of The Office.
Stephen Merchant.
No.
Gervais.
No.
Oh.
And then, I think he was in the British Office. And then he's in Wakanda, he's
Oh, yeah.
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman has a zombie daughter in Australia.
Oh, that's
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen that film.
Not Tracks. That's the Mia. Mia.
It was a short film,
cast.
and they make it into an actual full blown
The
thing.
Long Walk. Nope, that's the Stephen King movie about getting shot.
Yeah. No, I remember. Yeah.
What is that movie? I
There's
heard that
too
movie.
many
is that
fucking
movie?
movies, dude.
And that also, watching that was like, it's a fake ass movie.
I just found out Nicolas Cage was in a movie called Butcher's Crossing, which is a movie an adaptation of a book I really love that I had no idea existed. There's too much fucking going on.
Yeah, but
dude.
looking at Tubi, it turns out all the good movies are here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm
dude.
For some reason, the 2013 Evil Dead's on here. That's
Okay.
a good ass movie. It's right next to Jumanji, The Next Level, and Jack and Jill.
Okay.
And Legion, which is the most Joel Zammett coded movie of all time.
Yeah.
Not
Movie.
the TV show, the movie.
The movie
the
Legion.
movie?
What's the movie?
The movie
Legion?
Legion.
Is this the
a
one
group
with
of-
Paul Bettany?
Yep.
Okay.
See? See?
Paul Bettany play Angel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A group of strangers become unwitting soldiers on the front lines of the apocalypse, protecting a woman and her unborn child from a demonic siege.
Is that where they're trapped in a house?
That movie sucks. Let me tell you, I watched that as a kid. Oh, garbage.
Stinky movie.
Stinky movie.
Fuck, dude. I kind of remember that. Seeing trailers for that.
Yeah, man.
Dude. What
what
about the
about
Book of Eli? Let's talk about that.
Oh, the Book of Eli?
Yeah,
That's-
well,
what
we're
a
talking about
great film.
movies that are insane.
Yeah,
He's blind. He doesn't know he has
blind,
the Bible.
He's got the Bible, man.
Yeah.
Is it the Bible in Braille at the
No, I
end?
don't
Or is it just
think-
has the Bible?
It might be. Maybe at the end he gets the Bible in Braille.
What about the
Yeah.
death and life of Bobby Z? That stars Lawrence Fishburne and Paul Walker. I feel like that there's just like some actors that occasionally fall off.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like, why would they make
Why are you in
Olivia
this movie?
Wilde is also in this
I
movie.
guess they need the money.
Yeah.
Keith
You don't
Carradine.
know what movie's going to be a hit.
Carradine. Yeah.
That, you
Yeah.
know. You
That's
go, it
true.
could
I
be.
guess like also because this is like 2007.
Yeah.
You're just making movies hoping that the cover is cool enough that it does well at a
Yeah.
video shop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the main
Because that's
thing.
dead now, but that
Yeah.
used to be a huge
Well,
Yeah.
as
influx.
an actor, maybe you don't care.
Mm.
You just know what you're going to get
Paycheck
up
to
front.
paycheck. Who
Yeah.
gives a fuck?
And
yeah.
then it's like, the producer of that, sure, they hoping that, the front cover's sick.
And
Yeah.
I think that this has become a very important basis of speculation because literally anything we have just said is more valuable to watch
Oh, yeah.
than Scrubs season 10.
100%.
Just
dude.
find, like, do you know what rocks? Going onto a weird streaming service. If you live in Australia, there's a really good one called Brawley,
Yeah.
which is, so there's a DVD, a media distribution company called Umbrella. They started a free streaming service called Brawley.
Yeah.
There's just so many movies on there. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And just check them out.
Yeah, what's going
You
on?
become one of 100 people on Earth that have seen this
Yes.
movie. Yeah, you can't talk to anyone about it.
No.
But at least the chances of you accidentally watching something interesting compared to season 10 of Scrubs when nothing
Exactly.
interesting will happen.
Exactly.
Watch me eat my words
Oh,
as
yeah.
JD gets shot in the head with a gun in the
yeah.
first episode, and then
Oh,
the whole
interesting.
season is like
Yeah.
his
Dealing with
death
that.
dream.
Yeah. or just Apple Plus or like Apple
Yeah.
subscription there.
No,
You
no,
like,
no, no, no,
all
no,
of
no.
those are also bizarre films, and
You
who
should
knows what's
check-
going
might-
on.
might
there.
as well check
No
them
one
out.
else is watching them.
Tubi or Brawley
Yeah.
gets my vote over Apple.
Oh,
'cause-
same.
Yeah.
Because Apple is just high budget slop.
There's some good
No,
shows.
there's some good shows.
For All Mankind's cool.
Oh yeah. Forgot about For All Mankind. Love
Yeah.
that show. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. All right. But I mean, Body Melts on Brawley, and that's awesome. That's like an episode. What if an episode of Neighbours went very? No, an episode of Blue Heelers went very,
Oh,
very
that's
wrong.
awesome, dude.
Have you seen Body Melt?
No. You know a movie I want to watch? Night of the Hunter. Is that on Tubi? See if that's on Tubi.
I really want to watch. Is it Mr. In Between?
Oh, yeah. Apparently that's
Yeah.
fucking awesome, dude.
Every time I'm seeing clips here
Yeah.
and there, people keep talking about it. I
My
remember
family
telling me-
loves it. They're like,
yeah, a
Jackson,
friend
you
of mine
gotta
was telling
watch
me
it,
about
gotta
it like
watch it.
2 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, it's just fantastic. Like, they're like, oh, like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Apparently it's real good.
Very good.
Night of the Hunter isn't on Tubi, but there is a movie called The Headhunter on Tubi.
I'll
with-
watch that instead.
which looks like the poster looks like, and this is an obscure-ish throwaway reference.
Yeah.
It looks like a picture of Nightmare from Soul Calibur 2.
Okay.
He's wearing like this like really pointy, evil-looking, like Dark Souls
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Revenge came up, which I'm pretty sure is a movie that's meant to fucking rule.
I wonder where I can watch Butcher's Crossing, which I don't think will be very good because on the front cover, Nicolas Cage looks like he's a cannibal, and that doesn't happen in the book. Like he's got an evil energy that I don't think is But anyway, I should
This
track
might
that
appeal
down.
to you. Broly has 5 different versions of the movie Caligula available to watch.
And that does appeal to me.
You probably would have jacked off to that movie at some point in your childhood.
I don't think so. I think that was a little bit too before my time.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
feel
my
like that-
jack off movie of choice was
with Sirens. We all know.
Sirens.
We should,
Us
we
and the
should that
listeners.
should be
We
another
should
big
watch
space
that.
rewatch.
Jack off movies.
Track down our jack off movies and give them a watch. Because imagine watching that without the
Yeah.
sort of like heady hormonal
I
haze
know.
of teenage
And be
arousal.
like,
to be
oh,
like,
have a jack
this
off
is a
movie?
movie.
I'm sure
Oh.
I do.
The only one that comes to mind for me, and I don't know if I did it more than once though, is like the famous scene in American Pie 2.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
I say famous. Actually, the most famous scene in American Pie 2 is Jim getting his hand accidentally glued to his dick.
Hope it's you were jacking off to.
No, but when I rewatched
Imagine eternally
It's very
touching
funny
my
that
penis.
watching these, like I know that like a young Joel Dusser jerked off
Yeah.
to this this film,
Yeah.
whatever, and watching it like judging a little bit,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then going back a bit like, oh no, you watch this, be like, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah. What was that about? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think. I'm sure I'll have a
hand
jack
was
off
stuck
movie
to
in
his
there somewhere,
penis.
though.
Oh yeah,
No, but
yeah.
that scene's so funny. Like,
Yeah, it's
when
awesome,
when I
dude.
rewatched the American Pie trilogy during lockdown,
Yeah.
fuck, that scene, full on pisser.
Yeah, dude. It's truly.
Certified pisser.
Truly, dude.
Certified.
Truly.
certified.
Maybe a scary movie I might have jacked off to.
That's interesting.
What?
Isn't there like
What?
Isn't there like jacking off scenes in there?
There's a guy
Wait,
gets
do you mean-
stabbed with a
Do you mean
penis.
a scary movie or scary movie?
I mean, one of the scary movies.
because horror movies often had scenes where if
Yeah.
you were like,
No,
like,
I mean
No,
the
no, he
the
means-
Wayans brothers scary movies.
There's a scene where he gets stabbed in the ear.
I think
with a
I remember what it
penis.
is. I got jacked off to the scene where the girl gets fucked by a ghost.
just quick clarity. Let's just run that back on the wording there. Did you just say I got jacked off to? Because that's a very distinct.
I wish. No. It was a solo experience.
I got a hand job during Hot Fuzz. If we're talking about movies you got jacked off to.
I think for me it was The Dictator.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
Yeah,
funny.
that's awesome.
It was a terrible movie, so got to do something, dude, to entertain yourself.
God, I want to watch every single movie that's on Broly.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, there's so much awesome shit, and I reckon stuff that you would like. You probably
Oh,
have
I'm
you
sure.
seen Dead End Drive-In?
Maybe. It's
think
a
you'd-
familiar name.
It's like I think it's an Australian movie, but it's they get stuck in an evil drive-in.
Awesome, dude. Oh no, yeah, I have seen that. That's a good movie.
What a great place to get stuck in.
Yeah.
Well, they're pretty pissed off about
I
it.
can imagine it's an evil driving.
Dogs Don't Wear Pants. That's a
Great.
famous fetish film.
Nice.
It's cool. I know that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
movies. They're so much better than Scrub season 10.
I know,
The
we-
worst movie.
Yeah. It's
Like-
better than Scrub season 10.
You know what? I will say any movie made before. When do you reckon creative bankruptcy really like because I
Really hit.
Yeah.
like when do we start the like streaming slop era? Do you reckon 2020?
I reckon a little bit earlier, but
No,
not
I
much
think
earlier.
2020 was like maybe the start of it because that's when like you know
Because that's when the
hey,
volume starts.
yeah, the volume, and then you've also got like streaming is becoming more popular. People being like, let's not make a release.
Well,
let's
yeah,
go streaming.
true.
I'll be safe.
So I reckon
think that-
22. I reckon is safe.
Okay. 2022 is safe.
Yeah, as in like anything. Yeah, as in like as
Before.
Yeah.
in before that, you're like maybe this was making films.
I'll play it safe and I'll say anything pre-20, any single movie that came out before 2016
Yeah.
Yeah.
will be
right.
better than Scrubs season 10.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah. Are you gonna you egg Modin?
I don't know how you can.
I don't know how we could ever.
Just
qualify it.
that would be so easy. You just sit me in front of, because then you'd be like, oh, actually, Garden
Yeah,
State.
we'll
And I'll
put
be
Garden
like,
State. Yeah,
I'll be
Garden
like,
State.
yeah, Garden State. While it sucks real bad and it's one of the worst
Yeah.
scripts I've ever heard and some terrible performances and it's just horrible and changed the face of Earth for the worst.
Yeah.
Cinematography's good.
That's
Yeah,
Scrubs
that's
season
fair.
10 won't have better cinematography
not.
than
Yeah.
He's right.
He's right, dude. He's
Like,
right.
It was all right. And that soundtrack.
Oh my God, dude, the shins?
You've heard this Shins before?
There's a big
Where he
hole
full on
they
is like,
found?
hey, have you ever heard this band called The Shins? And then he puts his headphones on Natalie Portman, and then we get to hear The Shins.
Wow.
Man, The Shins.
the longer this episode goes, the
Yeah.
more I'm just like looking at streaming services that no one talks about and being like, damn, I want to watch all these movies.
Yeah. To get away from Scrubs.
Yeah, but also
yeah.
like, have either of you seen A Better Tomorrow?
No.
Like the John Woo movies?
No.
Fuck, they're so good. And no, I got no one to talk to about it.
Yeah, dude.
I brought it up on a paywalled podcast. We've mentioned two separate paywalled podcasts that have no relation to baseless speculation in this. The Speedrunning Television, which is me and Jackson watched the first and the last episode of a TV show to claim that we finally watched it, and then we review it and talk
and
about
you
it.
can get that, of course, if you sign up to
Thumbcramps Plus.
And then actually iCramps, which I'm now referencing. That is behind the
that's bad.
That's unfortunately Bad Brain Boys.
Yeah.
So subscribe to that. That's the subscription service for plumbing the Death Star. But
Anyway, in that I'm talking about A Better Tomorrow. I just got no one to talk to about it. So if people could watch it, because it's really
that's
fucking good.
That's how I feel about anything I watch on Apple TV.
That's how I feel about any book I ever read.
But here's the thing about A Better Tomorrow. It's good, unlike anything on Apple TV.
It's good stuff on Apple TV.
For All Mankind.
Oh, okay, sorry. I keep forgetting about For All Mankind.
Severance. You've seen that?
We've seen Severance.
We've seen Severance.
Yeah. He dances. That's crazy.
Yeah. Some people quite like Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
No, not me.
Every clip I've seen of it does not do anything for me, but I don't have the full context. That's you know, I cannot judge.
If you had the full, I reckon you would, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Bluepress is really good. Yeah.
Okay.
So far.
Have you seen Society?
Yeah, I've seen Society.
God, Society's
it's a
awesome.
great movie, dude.
What if everyone was in a cult and then they had the movie ends with a 20 minute
very upsetting orgy.
And it's like a pretty, like a relatively grounded movie of I can't remember if it's the youngest or the oldest child in a rich family who's like a rebel.
Yeah.
Like kind of slowly losing his mind, being like, something's going on in this town.
And then the thing that is going on
and then, so it's like, it feels like a kind of like, just like low budget mystery movie with like no crazy special effects. And then it just ends with like a 20-minute flash orgy where everyone just like melding together.
Movies
I was like, flash orgy. Then you said melding. I'm like,
Movies used to do that, dude. Fire in the Sky. A famous UFO movie.
Well, yeah, horror movies used
normal, kind of cozy mystery. What happened to Dave? What's going on? And then you see what happened to Dave, and it's the most horrific 5 minutes you've ever watched in your life. And then cozy mystery, and you go, what? Huh?
What happened to Dave? I'm really upset.
I think horror movies just used to do that a lot, where they would just do a slow build into like, oh, this is what's happening. You're like, what the fuck?
What's crazy about Fire in the Sky is it's not where the movie ends. It's like 2/3 through. Then you just got to kind of deal with the fallout of having seen that.
Society has the craziest payoff to a throwaway line I have ever seen in movies.
It's been a long time since I've watched it.
Okay, so there's a reference to, they're like, I can't remember if they say you've got your head up your butt or get your head out of my butt.
Yeah.
And then in the orgy scene, he literally puts his head inside an asshole. And then the character quips about that line because everything, like, people are like, because it's like, it's just become, everyone's become like this huge goo, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Movies are fucking crazy, and everyone's just sitting at home watching fucking Secret Invasion.
Yeah, dude. You could be watching.
What do you reckon? Like maybe the worst thing that could probably happen in a Scrub season 10.
It's just gonna be fucking season 8 again.
Yeah.
But 20 years later, so it's gonna feel like.
So I think the worst thing that's gonna happen is that it's going to be to make a concerted effort to revert everybody back to where they originally were. But because it's not, you know, it's like you get a double whammy of you've gotten rid of all of that character development and now you're trying to write JD as he was, but so much time has passed.
He's fucking a rough looking 50 as well.
Yeah. Like I reckon we're going to get like a lot of stuff that's written for like a 24-year-old coming out of the mouth of a 50-year-old.
Yep.
But I honestly think the worst thing that could happen is they greenlight a season 11.
Yeah, I think you are right.
They might. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this does get 2 seasons. Yeah. I reckon they'll probably, because what's going to happen is, let's assume it's going to be like a 10-episode season. It'll be crazy if it's more than that.
Yeah.
The ratings will be really high for the first episode regardless.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fuck.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. I'll probably watch it.
Yeah.
Gun in mouth, but I'll watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'll be curious.
And
I'll be upset.
Morbid curiosity about what is going on.
Yeah.
And because of that, they'll be like, even when the ratings inevitably dip, well, actually, because they're doing back-to-back releases, so the first 2 episodes will have huge ratings.
Yeah.
If that's a quarter of the season, It's really easy to like, okay, yeah, it declines. Yeah, awesome. Jackson just threw cards everywhere.
Go on.
You can check that out on youtube.com. Just simply search for baseless speculation.
Yeah. If we get like maybe, I don't know, hey, look, Lawrence, you want to get like a nice little close-up of Jackson just really just fucking that up? And it'd be just play that real good slow-mo.
Close up of my face as I realize I will derail
Oh.
whatever Douche is saying.
Beautiful
because
stuff.
the cards I'm shuffling went everywhere.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, so like they can ride the ratings decline and it'll still look like a huge success. Which means that it'll be really easy to greenlight a second season. But then when the second season starts, it won't have that boost to the
Yeah.
unless it is good.
But the same thing happened to Frasier, the Frasier reboot.
Yeah.
It got 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I think that's what you get.
Ah,
You know?
okay.
But that was
So,
the same.
yeah.
Frasier
that's
had
what I mean.
exactly what I
That's-
just
yeah,
saw.
yeah, yeah.
speaking
Is this
about
going to
there.
be on Peacock or whatever? Or
No, it's on
that's
ABC is
Oh, it's ABC. What is ABC?
actually Scrubs was NBC, but then went to
Peacock.
ABC's.
Piss
Peacock.
penis.
Peacock, piss, penis.
That's what they should call it, dude. Piss penis.
This feels like I've walked in on a little in joke, but it just seems just for you.
It's just me. Peacock, piss penis. Come on, that's funny.
Yeah, what? I stopped listening, and I'm glad I did because now I have to.
You say Peacock should be called
Piss penis. Yeah.
You know the subscription service? You watch like stuff from it.
Oh wait, no, peacock, piss penis. I get it.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's a real sleeper.
Yeah, that's you're gonna be getting something for your fridge later tonight, and it'll hit.
Peacock,
piss penis.
Yeah.
They're funny.
He's a funny guy, that Jackson Bailey. He's a funny guy.
It is on ABC.
Hope it comes out to exclusively Apple TV.
Oh yeah,
It
maybe.
Probably be.
Yeah.
Why? This should be easy to find.
Yeah, it is funny that it's not.
Yeah.
That's like a very. But that's kind of what happens these days. It's like a funny thing back in the day. You hear, oh, TV shows coming. You're like, can't wait to watch that on my TV. Now you hear TV shows coming and you're like, I wonder where. You know, I wonder if I'll have access to
Am
that.
I going to watch this on free to air channel 7 or channel 10 maybe?
in between RBT, you know,
or is this going to be
The Simpsons?
on the Netflix?
Yeah.
Or is this going to be on
some American channel and we'll
KO
never get it.
Sports.
Yeah,
Hey, this is something interesting.
Yes.
In July 2025, ABC revived the series by officially ordering season 10, so they are calling it season 10, to premiere during the 2025-2026 broadcast season. So it will be on TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Braff, Faison, Chalk, McGinley, and Reyes will return, with Lawrence returning as executive producer.
Oh. Not writing.
That
not
didn't
writing or
say. It's crazy that doesn't say showrunner.
Yeah.
Who's the showrunner? Is it Zach Braff?
Wouldn't shock me.
Wouldn't shock me.
Wouldn't shock me, dude. Zachy boy.
I hope
Doing
he's
it
like,
all.
hey, we'll do a crossover with Alex Inc. and I'll play Alex again.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
long
yeah,
lost
yeah, yeah.
brother of JD.
Yeah, it looks like. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Do we think what bullshit from the original Scrubs is going to make an appearance? Because I'm thinking like he's
Eagle.
He's script for Dr. Acula. That'll make an appearance. Maybe that's one of the plots. He's like he actually went and made a low budget.
Yeah, I mean,
Dr.
the
Acula.
Todd doing the hey dog shit joke high five.
Yeah.
That's
You
in
already
the
got that. You
yeah.
already got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already got that. Yeah.
Something about, didn't he put,
Would you reckon he'll do blackface for a third
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Third time.
yeah, I think so, dude.
The third time in Scrubs.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
so. I reckon, actually.
Yeah.
I reckon he will.
Will be there'll be a reference to the fact. Okay,
Who's it? Hey, you reckon someone's gonna die? They'll try and do like a big old Brendan Fraser's death, like
they're
heartstrings
like,
kind
what
of
the
moment.
what the Scrubs audiences love? They love when someone dies.
That's like it's a very heartfelt episode. It's one of those ones people just like kicks
Did
you.
they do it again in med school? Did they have like or in season 8 where they had like, because in Scrubs, there's the episode where Cox kills 3 people from the fucked up transplant. It turns out the person died from rabies. Yeah. So he gives it to 3 people, they all die.
TV in it. Yeah.
And then he goes crazy from guilt. But yeah, that's fine. But then, or is it JD that does that? No, it is Cox.
No, it's Dr.
isn't it?
Cox.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't know. He goes to a depression spiral. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the Brendan Fraser episode. Is that also Dr. Cox that JD loses it? Learns you can't save everyone in one of the episodes. Maybe it's the My Old Lady.
I don't know,
I
dude.
wish I didn't know this stuff.
I got no idea.
I know there's like an intern that like makes like, you see the germs as he picks up something and then says goodbye to some old lady and then she dies from that because of complications or whatever.
Yeah, maybe that's because basically it's like they like, whoa, you can't save everyone. Even your heroes make mistakes. The Dr. Cox one, and Dr. Cox is human too. Then the intern also learns they can't save everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if they just do it again.
We're gonna get the same like "How to save it."
I wonder
same bullshit songs from
Superman.
yeah. Well, forget like all the other Superman songs.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
somebody save me. Yeah, let's have that in
They
Scrubs.
should reboot Smallville, I reckon. Or do a legacy sequel series to Smallville. That I'd watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if they'll be like JD's in more of a mentor role this time.
Well, they did that with season 9.
Well,
Yeah, well, not really though. Like that's the thing; they didn't really do that. But but then it's like if he's more in a mentor role. But then, then you got like, oh, it's a new cat. Oh, it's Bebop. He's there.
Yeah,
he's the new JD trying to be there. And like people
nobody
don't want
will
that.
want that.
No one wants that.
So do you reckon that? So you're right. The kid that marries Turk. My brain was like, no, Kirk. No, different show.
Yeah.
Turk and Carla's kid gets married to JD and Kim's kid, but then Elliot and JD also have a kid.
Yeah.
So are they just going to be rocking 2 children in this, do you
Maybe.
think?
Yeah.
Also, Sam, the first kid, Kim's kid, would be 20 now, I guess.
Yeah. So again, and what you could do is if they were trying to like, do that kind of JD as a mentor, is it's kind of like, well, yeah, Sam is in med school. And maybe he's like, got JD, now he's like, he feels he's got such, expectations to fill, all those kind of things. And then it's kind of like, he's figuring, I'm going to Sacred Heart when my dad was such a big name. And everyone's like, your dad's a goofball.
Yeah, true. I hope they do a thing where JD's getting sued for malpractice.
Yeah.
Where we didn't see it, but between seasons, he became really bad at his job. Stopped washing his hands.
He hated it. He was like germ theory, more like ball theory. It's boring.
It's boring to me. I'm never washing my hands again.
So
I'm licking any bones I see when they get
any
exposed
dry
in
bones,
surgery.
I am sucking on the hands like you would not believe.
The best bacteria is my tongue bacteria. And that'll be his famous quote for the new season.
Do you reckon we're going to get, because Scrubs love to have famous cameos, Brendan Fraser. So
Cox.
Shrinking is a Bill Lawrence show.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford in Scrubs. Vince Vaughn in Scrubs.
I was a Harrison Ford in Scrubs.
Or Jason Segel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jason Segel, yes. Harrison Ford, I feel he would be like, no thank you.
Yeah.
Or unless you pay him, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
How old is Harrison Ford? Like
He's
80 something?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe he would love to be in Scrubs.
Maybe
He'd love to meet his idol, Zach Braff, finally.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. Why not? Harrison Ford in Scrubs.
Yeah.
I can see that happening now.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Maybe he'll come in and play JD's dad.
JD's dad was played by the guy who
Jason
died.
Ritter.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah. They did a whole episode of it. Oh, will he get Ed Kavanaugh back as his brother? Is he coming back?
Is it Ed Kavanaugh? Is that his name? Or is it?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Tom Kavanaugh?
I think it's Tom Kavanaugh.
And he was in a TV series called Ed,
Could be.
where he was a lawyer, and it was his office was in a bowling alley.
His name is
What?
Tom Kavanaugh.
Yeah,
I'm going to find this show. It's another classic fake Joel Zammett TV show.
Ed is a TV show that ran for 83 episodes.
sure was. Goes back to like a little small, like his hometown. And he becomes like he became a lawyer or whatever, and then he buys the bowling alley, and he opens up his law office there.
It would be crazy if Tom Kavanaugh isn't in Scrubs because he's
He did stuff with like
not above much.
yeah.
He's in he's in the Arrowverse.
stuff, yeah.
He plays Harrison Wells.
I think
Reverse
that's
Flash.
Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plays Reverse Flash.
That's right. Go. He runs backwards. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, he
That
just
what
hates the
Reverse Flash
Flash.
No, he just hates the Flash.
That's fair
Anyway,
enough.
look,
Why would you call yourself
Scrubs.
Reverse Flash if you hate the Flash?
I don't know. Reverse Flash should be slow.
Yeah.
That's
Or he
that's
runs
Turtle
backwards.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because the opposite of the reverse of the Flash isn't.
Well, opposite.
backwards of
The
the Flash.
opposite of the Flash
Well, what's
is
the
a
reverse of something?
you're running backwards.
Anyway, I think the main thing we need to take
I don't
away
know
from
about
this
that.
is that Zach Braff has committed many crimes of Hollywood and
Yeah.
has remained relatively unpunished.
Yeah.
So let's not forget the fact that he legitimately beat up a child.
Yeah.
True.
Almost
Very
destroyed
true.
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Has done blackface multiple times.
He's just he's annoying.
Yeah. And he made Garden State, which is his biggest crime of all.
Yeah, but Garden State, where the message is don't take your medication.
Yeah. The same message as Dream's music video and song Mars. So
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah,
That's what the
take your
mask's for.
medication,
That's what the
kill your
mask's for,
mom,
dude.
take some more medication, don't feel anything. You take medication, you stop feeling stuff. So don't take your medication. Garden State.
Is the fucking. I think the
Hobbit's
message
there.
The message I think is just
Hobbit's
life's
there.
fucking crazy, bro. And you gotta process life.
Exactly. So so you got to stop taking your antidepressants.
No,
That
that's
was like the big message. I mean, there were episodes of like fucking like I don't know. That was the thing. They're like meds, dude. They're gonna stop. You're gonna make you a zombie, dude.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
the whole point of
Yeah.
because he kills his mum accidentally when he's a child.
Yeah.
His dad's a doctor or whatever, who's played by the Hobbit, the one who has the ring the first time. And who's also Jack the Ripper in that other film. And then he's like, puts him on meds his whole life, but then he goes through life not feeling anything to the point where he drives off in a car with the nozzle of the fucking fuel still attached to the car, and then he's like, I feel nothing, and then he meets the wonderful manic pixie dream Natalie Portman.
Freshly 18 Natalie Portman.
Nice. Okay. Sure.
I think there's a scene where he meets her, and there is a dog humping someone's leg.
Okay.
It's her dog humping his leg.
There you go.
Nice.
And then it's basically like you got to feel shit.
So you don't
Stop-
take your meds,
stop
dude.
Taking meds.
Don't take your meds.
Either he shows her or she shows him New Slang by the Shins and treats it like it's the greatest song that's ever been written.
Yeah. And you got to do something that no one else has ever done before
Yeah.
in this thing. So like he goes like blah 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 or like weep,
Yeah.
weep, blib.
Yeah.
They do a
Putting the
funeral
Shins
for a
on
bunny?
someone and being like, this is the craziest song you've ever heard is very reminiscent of Perks of Being a Wallflower, where they drive through a tunnel and hear Heroes by David Bowie, and they're like, this song, what is this song? It changed my life. It's like, brother,
That's extremely funny.
these are very popular songs.
Just because you've never heard of
Yeah.
it doesn't mean. I mean, come on,
blowing
dude.
It's our
my
special song,
mind.
especially in Perks of fucking pisses me off in Perks of Being a Wallflower, because it's just like, I hate when people write stuff that they are like, oh, I'll put this in as like a cool reference to how much stuff
Yeah.
I know, but really it just reveals that it just makes the character make no sense.
Yeah,
Perks of Being a Wallflower has this thing where they're like, my favorite Smith song is Asleep. It's a B-side.
Yeah,
But then the characters have never heard Heroes by David Bowie.
that's funny.
Are they all teenagers in this?
Oh,
film?
yeah, they're fuckheads.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
like that's kind of a like
Yeah,
we
that's
kind of
true.
knew
Yeah.
you all knew someone sort of like that.
Yeah,
They
being
were,
like,
a
hey,
little
my
bit of a
favorite song
fuckhead.
ever is fucking this
Yeah,
demo
yeah,
that's ever
yeah.
been released. Whoa, what's this
Wow,
crazy
that's
song?
crazy.
Who are
Oh,
the Beatles?
Comfortably Numb by
Yeah.
Pink Floyd?
Ooh, I've
That's
never heard this
crazy.
before in my life.
I guess,
My
look,
life,
people
dude.
can't know anything, but I hate when people like write things where it's like, well, here's a flex, and it's like, no, the flex is you've played your cards too.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck Garden State,
And
fuck
fuck-
Perks of Being a
Yeah,
Wallflower, and
sure.
fuck Zach Braff and fuck Scrubs.
Absolutely.
But you know who I will never fuck? The people that email us at bsboyspod@gmail.com.
Very
Flawless.
true. Flawless transition, my
transition.
friend. Flawless transition. So yeah, we get some emails. This is from Zach. They say, no,
Stop talking
I
shit
have to
about
assume
my
different. I have to assume not that Zach. Hi, BS boys. I've heard you say in reference to being shot in the head that this is being put down like a dog.
Yeah.
You've said this a few times, but I've never heard of dogs getting put down like that from my friends who have had to take their dogs to the vet to have them killed.
well,
is
yes.
this something you know to have happened?
I-
I hope you're having a great
I got
episode.
two
Thank you,
examples
Zach.
of this.
Is one of
Zach,
them-
first
yeah.
of all, thank you so much for the
thank you for your
email.
email. One
Very
for
funny
shit.
to
This
me,
is how
this
you put
email.
down a dog with rabies.
Yeah.
As seen in To Kill a Mockingbird and Old Yeller.
Yeah, so I believe this is the phrase will come from that, where it's like you shoot in the head, like shot in the head like a dog, like
Yeah.
he shot me there like a fucking dog. Yeah, it's
I do love, Zach, though, that you you seemed to exist in a world where very possibly
Vets have
Australia's veterinary system was very different to
It's
your
like,
own.
I gotta go put down like my beautiful dog. Take him to the vet. You're like, hey, do you want to hold his hands? You just hold your hand. Obviously, put the earmuffs on. Thank you, dog.
Yeah, put a glove. You're gonna need to wear this helmet because
these like
there might be
safety glasses.
shrapnel.
You hold the dog's head. And you, bang!
that would be insane.
It is crazy. Like, I mean, like, I get it, and it's sad, but it is wild that when your dog gets put down, you hold its hands.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up experience.
But there's also nothing, like, because, like, I've had it, like, I have been there to put down a family dog, and, like, I was the one holding its paws because my family were too upset. Yeah. But also just watching the life leaves a dog's
so
eyes
intense.
is crazy.
Oh, don't do that.
But then also, knowing that you're, like, to say goodbye to your dog and hand it to a stranger and then it just never comes back would also feel
there's
crazy.
no good
Right?
answer. Because I would hate to hand it to a vet and they go in the waiting room and they come out and go, it's done.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Tucks his gun in his waist bed. It's done.
He just blows smoke.
Or sheets his sword.
This is a very non.
Is that a samurai sword in your mind, or does he just do the pose and go, dog dies?
He seppuku'd my dog.
I'm in a cool vet.
Damn, he's so quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've probably told this story before, but I think it's very funny when we were putting down our family dog. Like, we were there, we were holding it, dog was put down, very sad. And then as we were, like, holding it, watching the life leave its eyes, the door opened and a vet came in and was like, I just gotta grab a pen.
Motherfucker, just wait. Motherfucker,
For a
just
pen
wait.
as well.
5 minutes.
Just
The last thing your family dog heard was someone apologizing for a
Just
pen.
gonna grab a pen.
It's like,
He went to pet
It
pen
woke him
heaven.
back up. Oh, it was just so funny. Wait 5 minutes. Just wait. You don't need to pen that badly. We're grieving our dog. Anyway, that's the answer to that. This next one is from Wyatt R. They also leave their phone number and they say, call me. We'll be best friends.
Okay.
Sorry, boys. Had to catch. So this is the subject of this email is urgent rewind suggestion. Sorry, boys. Had to catch JD's attention since I know Jackson can't use a computer and Joel Zammett is a father.
Fake fan.
Exactly.
I don't read the emails.
I
on
read the
basis
emails on this
speculation.
one. Come on, dude. You all should do a rewind of Cloud Atlas. It's a trash movie. I love it to pieces.
Trash?
It might kill
Wonderful.
Jackson to make him watch it, and I think that would just be neat to listen to. I liked Cloud Atlas when I watched it.
I think you like Cloud
I think
Atlas.
it was a good movie.
It was a wonderful
I like
experience.
reincarnation
It's
as a plot premise.
It's messy and it changes the reincarnation thread from the book where it makes more sense in my understanding.
I don't think it probably doesn't logically check out, but I found it very.
It does feature characters in Yellowface.
That is true. That
which
is
is
true.
a crazy
Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
right?
which is a crazy thing that they just
It's
let
an
happen.
intense choice.
Yeah.
But I guess because they're
Hugh
like.
Grant's there
Well, yeah,
in the
'cause it's-
future as a man with spike teeth.
Yes, that's right. Because
yeah.
it's Tom Hanks every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Or is it-
it's
well, yeah.
not every time.
Then they
Sometime-
didn't need to do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's Tom Hanks's soul, I guess, in that instance.
But
And
that
then-
means
they-
they could have just gotten a regular,
the
like,
Wachowskis.
Chinese person.
No,
yeah,
well,
but
the-
they all,
the-
but like it was Tom, wasn't it Tom Hanks every time?
No,
In, like,
okay,
as in
okay, so
Tom
like,
Hanks's soul.
We do need to
every
watch
time.
this movie.
Okay, so in Cloud Atlas, there's like 7 or 8 different
Yeah.
time things. Tom Hanks isn't in all 7 or 8, but he's
No.
in like 4.
Yeah, but it's like
Yes.
it's his.
Yes.
Yeah,
But is that the case for everyone?
I believe so.
So
Yes.
every time you see them again, it's the same actor?
Yeah, the same actors, but in the book, that's not the case because
Yeah.
there's like a Cloud Atlas birthmark or something.
Yeah,
and that's
okay.
who. But then maybe that is in the movie. Anyway, they
been a
also
while.
put an Asian actor in whiteface and they used that as they were like, see, we're doing it both ways. And people were like, that's not how
I
that
don't think
works.
that counts.
Like that doesn't count.
Right.
That's another interesting thing you have done
Yeah.
that we need to discuss.
We made this black person look Japanese. So we're chill, right?
I don't think so.
I don't reckon, actually.
I don't think
What
so.
you're doing is a new racism. I'll say that much.
Look, it just,
You're
this doesn't-
innovating,
this
just in the
doesn't
wrong
feel-
field.
Doesn't
Yeah.
feel good.
Yeah.
But yes, I think that's true. I think we should do a
There was
based
moment,
rewind.
Tom Hanks in the makeup chair.
Yeah, that's what I
as they're-
mean.
As they're doing everything, he's like,
Yeah.
hey, I just had a thought.
I
Maybe
think-
not.
Imagine like you're about to go on set in like 5 minutes and they leave you full yellow face makeup looking in the mirror by yourself.
Yeah.
That's when I go, I don't
This
think
is
I
a-
can do this.
This is a dark moment of like the soul there. I would love to see the behind the scenes.
yeah.
Just
Well, you're like,
of that one scene,
'Cause, like-
that one moment of Tom Hanks being like,
huh. Because I can imagine the Wachowskis are gassing you up, right? They're saying, no, it's fine. You look amazing. This is very respectful. This is going to be fine. Don't worry. Hey, look, we made this Chinese person is in whiteface, so it's chill. It's chill. And you go, okay. But I can imagine that tricking my brain. Like, if you're an actor, you go, okay.
That's the job. They say it's
when
chill.
You're by yourself in the dressing room and the makeup lady's left you and there's no one to attend you and you're looking at your face in yellow face, that's when you go,
this is where you grab your phone, you take a photo, send it to a loved one like your wife. Hun,
is this okay?
This is what I'm
Sorry,
hey, this is me.
Tom Hanks didn't do it.
Yeah.
It was Hugo Weaving. And oh my God.
I gotta look it up.
Now, imagine the most racist thing you could imagine.
Okay.
Oh, no. What the fuck? Why did they give him those eyebrows?
They gave him Spock brows. Why did they do that?
I don't know who the top actor is, but they did it to him.
Oh my God. They shouldn't have done that.
I remember it looking a lot more subtle.
Yeah,
in
me
movement,
too.
But
Jesus. That would be
Hugo Weaving looking up.
Is this okay?
Last time I trusted the Wachowskis. I mean, they did do Agent Smith, a very, very well-known
Exactly. You've just come off the Matrix with the Wachowskis. You go.
They clearly had a vision and it worked and people resonated with it.
Yeah. I've got to put my faith in them this time.
I don't know.
Do they, and I guess we'll find this out when we do the rewind. Do they do the voice?
Yeah.
I can't.
I imagine they would have to. Right?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we should watch that. That sounds like it'd be a great time.
So Tom Hanks plays a black Irish gangster. Surely that's wrong.
No.
Surely.
I remember Tom Hanks plays a bit of a. I remember he played like a captain in the slave trade kind of thing. He was a piece of shit,
right.
and he had lovely mutton chops going on. Don't remember him being a black Irish.
No, I think he's fine. I have all of the Tom Hankses.
I think the one they're talking about, they've put him in. So in the movie, he's a little bit tan.
Yeah,
but.
Okay.
He doesn't look. He looks tan. He looks white in all of these.
And you're saying he's white?
He's white.
He's white.
Jesus, dude, I'm looking at the yellow face is so bad.
The one with Tom Hanks that's questionable, I think, is the one where he's got the goatee. If that helps, I'm trying to find.
I'm looking at it. He doesn't. I don't think.
I mean,
he's. I think.
I mean.
Is he meant?
What is happening? I need to. I don't.
I think.
Was it like he's meant to be Black Irishman, but we can't do that, so we're not going to make. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does he sound? We gotta watch Cloud Atlas, dude. We gotta watch Cloud Atlas.
It's an interesting outfit.
Yeah.
That
I don't want to cast aspersions.
I don't want to.
Interesting. Hey, chuck it on the docket, dude.
Watch it. Yeah, look, you're in the mirror. You're sitting there. You're
looking at that and you're going, is this okay?
Is this okay?
Is this?
I mean, it looks.
Robert Downey.
In
Tropic Thunder, he got away with it. So
they said
is this gonna? But do I look not black enough that it's
because if I need to, sure, I got to commit to the bit.
Should I?
But if I commit to the bit too much,
I gotta be on that knife's edge. Wow, that's awesome, dude.
Cloud Atlas.
I'm very excited for that. It's like a 3-hour movie, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'm very excited for that rewatch. I think it's going to be a good time will be had by all. And then finally, hi BS boys. This is from Ed. I do not watch credits. All of my movie-going friends don't watch credits. I've never heard any podcast I listen to say they love to sit through credits. Do you think that all movie studios should stop putting credits at the end of films to save time for another screening of a movie in the theater? I know credits are there because of unions and things. How do you spell unions?
UNIONS.
Okay, it's just my brain. Looks like it's a funny spelling of onions to me.
But you like spell sandwich with a H in the wrong spot.
Yeah,
so
look,
you're not
I
to
can't
be
trusted. Yeah, and things like that. But who cares about that? Thank you, Ed. Obviously, you got to credit the people that made the movie.
Obviously, the people that were involved in the movie, it's nice to credit them, and also I think
it's not really for you, Ed.
I also think that the idea of like you're cutting out the credits so that theaters can cram more movie.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a problem that theaters are having.
Yeah.
Also, that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Because credits, if everyone leaves during the credits, there's a reset.
Yeah.
You can like clean the cinema.
Yeah, they don't
like,
just jump
reset.
from the credits to the next movie.
Yeah.
Yes, again, credits. I think prior to say anyone doing the Marvel thing of like the bonus thing after the credits, I don't think many people would have stayed for the credits because most people do leave during the
But
credits.
the credits aren't meant to be entertaining. They're not there for you to go,
No.
whoa!
Same with like the reason of like again, it's like even watching any Marvel film or whatever super film where there is going to be 100% a post credit thing, people still leave during the credits.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of people leave during the credits. That's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're not meant to be entertained by that bit. It's not really for you. It's kind of for the people who made the movie to be like,
it can
there
be
I
a thing
am.
of like, watch it because, you're showing the respect to people that were, were involved in this. I mean, there's that as an aspect.
Sure.
But again, if it's like, hey, you don't need to watch it, that's fine.
Yeah. But it's...
And also, like, I got friends that work on movies, and they're excited to see their name in the credits.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice.
It's exciting to see your friends' names in the movie.
It's like you don't need the author's name on a book necessarily, but...
Who is this? Who is this lunatic?
Ed. Yeah.
Get it? Bad take. Bad take, Ed.
Yeah.
You now officially bad take Ed to me.
Bad Take Ed. Another classic bad take from Bad Take Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't watch the credits if you don't like them.
Yeah,
I also think it's funny to be like, I've never heard a podcast talk about it. What would that look like? Dude, the credits.
My favorite credits.
Holy shit.
Well,
And
that's
to be
why
honest,
you see like a lot of like not a lot, but when they try to like either reinvigorate or try to get people to stay for said credits, it's like they'll put bloopers or they'll do those kind of things, and half of that reason is it's most people don't.
Yeah.
watch
And sometimes the credits are funny. The credits
Yeah.
for The Naked Gun, the new Naked Gun, were funny.
Yeah, they are.
They sometimes the
That
credits
didn't
are
make any money, by the way, so comedy's dead again.
That's a shame.
That's
Oh, well.
a crime. That's a
sometimes the credits,
Right.
I look at them for funny names. Sometimes funny names in the credits.
Sometimes in movies like, I mean, Enter the Void has credits that I see it into my brain.
Yeah.
Irreversible, the credits go, the credits start the
Don't
movie.
make me think about that
yeah,
film, you son of a
damn.
bitch.
Dude, movies are out here.
Yeah.
They definitely
Plus,
are.
I think it's just something,
It did its job.
It sure
to
did.
get rid of a thing
Good
just
film.
because
That's
it's
like, hey,
boring.
Lars Van Trier, speaking again, he makes great films that like really do their job because they really they stay with you.
Yeah.
They make you think. It's not good what they make you think.
Gaspar, no.
But
he's
another guy. He makes you think.
like, hey, I think we're sexualizing like these type of revenge movies. I don't know why I avoided saying it. People hate hearing the word, so I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, like these kind of. He's like, okay, well, I'm gonna make one that's probably far more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
And then we go,
that
this isn't
that
fun or
was-
sexy.
That was awful.
This is
that was
the
real
worst
awful.
thing.
Yeah,
Thanks.
dude. Big
I've
time.
never. He's like horrible, further horrible. Fuck. You're like, why'd he do that? Oh, I get why he
I
did
understand.
that.
I understand. It was
Oh,
necessary.
and it was the wrong guy. That's awesome.
fuck.
Good stuff, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, I got
yeah.
made to watch that in uni without them telling me what it was about.
That's
By a
sucks.
teacher, not
That's
like a
nice.
student tricking me.
Damn, dude.
They were like, here's a list of 8 movies that play with time. Pick 3. And I picked that, Elephant, and something else. And I had a rough day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
Back to back, you said.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I went
Jesus.
Elephant into Irreversible.
Jesus Christ,
I'm shocked
dude.
you're still with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so credits are good. Keep them around. I think there's something, philosophically crook with the idea of getting rid of something
Yeah.
just because it's boring.
Yeah.
But thank you, Bad Take Ed.
thank you,
I
Bad
hope
Take
you
Ed.
send in another
Yeah.
bad take.
Oh yeah, if you got another bad take, Ed, you send
Please,
it. Please let
Bad
us
Take
know.
Ed. Please send us.
I'm curious.
Don't let us calling it a bad take,
Yeah.
discourage you
Oh,
from
yeah.
sending in further bad takes.
Yeah.
Ed.
And we love how bad
We
your
love
takes
you,
are.
Bad Take Ed, and we love your bad takes. Thank you very much.
And of course, if you want to send in your bad take, bad or otherwise,
Yeah.
of course, you can always email us in at bsboyspod baseless.gmail.com. Thank you to all those who did.
Absolutely. And if you want to support us,
Yes.
you can sign up for Baseless Speculation Plus.
It's a
very
couple bucks,
very
bucks.
freaking easy. There's a couple bucks. There'll be a button. If you're listening on Apple, there'll be a little button. You can just go, you just press it, make a fart sound, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone on the bus next to you will go, that person, they're making a good choice.
Yeah. You get ad-free episodes every week, but you also get the occasional bonus episode where Jackson promises to us he watches Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
And then
he always does. Like,
Yes.
he always,
I always watch Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
It's just that sometimes, come here. Sometimes I watch another movie instead.
You go, I can watch Shang-Chi and catch up with the MCU,
Yeah,
the
to
Marvel
get a real
Cinematic
handle of
Universe.
what's
Real
happening in the
handle,
Marvel
yeah.
universe.
I mean, the next movie is Doomsday, where Shang-Chi will be back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
you
be
should
ready for
catch
it. I'll
up.
watch it for the next episode. I'll watch it.
Yeah, okay.
I promise.
I hate that because again, maybe it just speaks to maybe every time I'm like, it's a little spark in me. I'm like, this time he will. I genuinely believe that this time he will.
Well, that's more power to you.
Yeah.
And on that note, I've been Jackson Bailey,
I've been Joel Dusha.
And I've been Joel Zammett.
and that was movies.
Yeah.
It truly
We've
was.
been the
The
BS boys.
Yeah. What do you think about
I
them?
got
fucking
distracted by a thing that was happening on my computer.
apples? That's okay,
Hey,
dude.
happens to the
Hey.
best of us.
Yeah.
And
none of us
Scrubs.
perfect.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
And-
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
One of the best.
This has been another episode of Baseless Speculation. And yeah, we are the BS boys.
And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're the BS boys.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. Fuck.